Hey, what's going on, Z Nation? Zaid here on ZLN. And today, guys, we're going to be talking about the Los Angeles Lakers versus the Sacramento Kings tonight. Guys, it was a disappointing night for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Lakers have broke their three-game winning streak, all thanks to the to the Kings by how well they played in this game and stepped up and delivering the Lakers their first loss at home of the season. So it's unfortunate the Lakers have to play so bad in this game, especially those turnovers that were made. Turnovers was pretty bad left and right when it came down to the Lakers and their performance tonight. I mean, it was just bad all across the board. I mean, the Lakers should have tried better, at least build some momentum after winning a very good matchup against the Memphis Grizzlies, even though they're the worst teams in the Western Conference. I mean, obviously, it was supposed to be an easy win for the Lakers for them to build some momentum after having a blowout win against them and having Anthony Davis and LeBron, especially Anthony Davis, resting in the fourth quarter in that particular matchup against the Grizzlies. You would think that he would have a much better performance and much better game in this matchup tonight, but unfortunately, it's just wasn't the case. And just got a comment here right now from Rabbit. Welcome back to the live stream. I really appreciate it. Reeves and Davis failed 9 points in 33 to 34 minutes. Yeah, I saw the stat sheet of all of our players out there tonight. Anthony Davis was the disappointment in this game tonight, and it was just a bad performance from him. When Anthony Davis, you would think after resting in the fourth quarter against the Memphis Grizzlies with LeBron, you would think you bring that healthy energy coming to the next game, and after a win last night. Uh, Unfortunately, he didn't. And also Austin Reeves, his turnover numbers that he put up was pretty bad out there tonight. And Anthony Davis as well, along with LeBron James, even though LeBron put up some great numbers out there tonight for the Lakers. It's just the turnovers was just horrendous for the Los Angeles Lakers. I mean, it was especially when it was like 2 minutes left remaining in the game, when the Lakers were like down by 9 points, you would think the Lakers would drive through and just somehow, gain some sort of momentum. But unfortunately, turnovers were the results of the Lakers losing this game, as a result of it. So I want to get into all the stats and everything everything across the board when it comes to the Lakers failing an opportunity to win the game tonight at home against the Sacramento Kings. So I want to get into all that. But before anything, like always, be sure to like this live stream and, of course, follow me all across social media, Facebook, Instagram, X, and, of course, on Threads and TikTok. I'm on all of those social media sites, so please check me out on ZLN. I'm also on YouTube. Obviously, you guys are watching this on YouTube. So for those of you who want more of ZLN on YouTube, please subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, and so you'll be in the know when I go live every single Lakers post-game shows on YouTube. And, of course, follow me all across social media. Let's grow this channel. Please, guys, show me love, support, share my videos, and just tell your friends, your Laker buddies, that this is a Lakers channel and a guy who's a fanatic for Lakers fans. So please do so. I really appreciate it. Without further ado, let's just get right into the Lakers' disappointing loss. Obviously, the Kings delivered the Lakers their first loss at home of the season. So it is a bit disappointing that the Lakers didn't take the opportunity to get a win at home after they had a great night last night against the Memphis Grizzlies in the in-season tournament, where the Lakers are still 2-0 since the start of the in-season tournament, and they were doing pretty well at home. I mean, the Lakers were 5-0 since the start of the season, but now they are 5-1 at home. So it's unfortunate that the Lakers didn't get this win at home. But it is what it is. Hopefully, the Lakers will bounce back against the Portland Trailblazers on Friday. Another in-season tournament matchup where the Lakers obviously beat the Portland Trailblazers once. Let's hope that they can do it again at Portland. So let's just hope for that. But let's just get right into the Lakers' stats. Obviously, when you look at how the players played and you can see the big numbers there from the turnover ratios from Anthony Davis, from LeBron, from Austin Reeves, who honestly, guys, he played horribly in this game tonight, especially from his turnover numbers that he put up. He failed, as what Rabbit mentioned, not just Reeves, but Anthony Davis failed to get this win tonight, especially for Anthony Davis, who had a really bad night out there tonight. I mean, put up 9 points, 9 rebounds. He did manage to give us 4 blocks, so let's give him credit for that. But at the same time, those turnovers, 5 turnovers for Anthony Davis out there tonight, went 3 of 9 from the field. I mean, it's just disappointing performance out of him. I mean, I'm not sure if he's fighting through injury or something. Something is bothering him when it comes to some sort of injury that's been bothering him. But um, maybe that's the reason, but still, you would think that he would, play better in this matchup, especially at home where you rested in the fourth quarter against the Memphis Grizzlies along with LeBron. How come LeBron had a better performance than you did? I mean, it's just ridiculous that Anthony Davis did not step up out there and put up some solid numbers for the Los Angeles Lakers. At least put up solid numbers, not a bad performance numbers out there tonight. So it's just disappointing that he did not show up out there tonight for the Los Angeles Lakers. And just how bad the turnovers were. As a team, the Lakers turned over the ball 23 times out there tonight. So compared to the Sacramento Kings with 15. So the turnovers were the downfall of the Lakers losing this game tonight against the Sacramento Kings. So that was also the troubling reality of how bad this Lakers team played in this game tonight against the Memphis Grizzlies. Oh, sorry, against the Sacramento Kings. Well, we can all hope that the Lakers will bounce back for the next matchup in another in-season tournament matchup against the Portland Trailblazers. It will be at Portland. So let's hope the Lakers will get a win there for the Los Angeles Lakers. But let's hope they'll bounce back from this. That's my hope. So let's hope they do so. Um, so when it comes down to it, guys, I mean, Anthony Davis, a horrible night for him out there tonight. Maybe he's fighting through injuries. He did give us 4 blocks, so there's still the conversation that he's fighting for a Defensive Player of the Year candidacy. But for some reason, you know, so far it's still in the mix. At the same time, you have to win games for you to, get that potential award. So um, let's hope that Anthony Davis will have a bounce back game against the Portland Trailblazers. Let's just hope for that out there in Portland. So let's hope for that. But let's talk about LeBron James, who led the Lakers tonight with 28 points, had a triple double out there tonight with 10 rebounds, 11 assists, had 4 steals out there tonight and 1 block. He did lead the Lakers tonight in turnovers with 6, but LeBron is basically top 3, maybe top 4, top 5 players in this league that turn over the ball a lot. So, and I think last time I checked, I think LeBron broke the record of having 5,000 turnovers, in his career. So it's like, even though it's not a good sign, but he did manage to make that potential milestone in his career. I saw like a post of it. I think it's something like 5,000 turnovers, but I guess when you're that great, you turn over the ball a lot, but it is what it is when it comes to the lengthy career of LeBron James. So, but he did manage to put up some decent numbers. He did what he can to help this Lakers team, try to win this game. Unfortunately, it just didn't end up a reality. So, and it just frustrates me that when LeBron was staying out in the fourth quarter when the Lakers were just annihilating the Memphis Grizzlies, you would think that Anthony Davis would take that same mentality in this game and dominate of what how LeBron put up. You would think that he would have obviously made the whole lot of difference. I mean, just look at the best scores in this game tonight. I mean, D'Angelo Russell, LeBron James. I mean, if Anthony Davis would have scored maybe like 19 or maybe just 20 points, I think the Lakers would have won this game. I mean, that's just the reality of the situation because if you really think about it, guys, the Kings, they're a talented team. I mean, they have a lot of potential, but that's mainly because of how good De'Aaron Fox is for this, Sacramento Kings. I mean, let's just be real. I mean, when he was out due to injuries, the Sacramento Kings they were struggling at times, for them to win games, and just you can just tell that when he is not on the court, LeBron and Anthony Davis and the Lakers or no, just mainly LeBron. You can tell that there was some sort of trend. I mean, the Lakers were scoring and they were trying to win games, or just trying to get a lead or break down the lead that the Kings were on. So, and then once De'Aaron Fox returned to the game, it just advantage Kings in this particular matchup tonight. So that played a lot when it came down to it as well. So let's put that into consideration when it comes to De'Aaron Fox, just being a great player for the Kings and obviously franchise, um, franchise leader of the Sacramento Kings. So it's just like for the Lakers for LeBron. I mean, when LeBron is out, Lakers do struggle at times. So, it's just the same situation with De'Aaron Fox. Um, but yeah, I just had to put that out there when it comes down to it. But obviously the turnovers were pretty bad for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's just the reality of the situation. So, and LeBron leading the Lakers tonight with 6 turnovers, had 10 rebounds, 11 assists, and 28 points. He did go 3 of 7 from the three and went 9 of 15 from the field. So um, it's just a little uh, how should I say this? Like good reality that LeBron when he is healthy, he can obviously put up some solid numbers, but obviously he needs help, and that's what the Lakers were lacking, especially from the second unit. And I'll get to them in just a bit. But when you look at how just Anthony Davis not showing up, it kind of hurts the Lakers, chances of winning, and that's what we saw tonight. So it's unfortunate, but maybe you have a bounce back game against the Portland Trailblazers on Friday in the in-season tournament in Portland. So let's just hope for that. Let's hope that Anthony Davis will bring his A game on Friday. So let's hope for that. Let's see here. Torian Prince had 7 points, went 1 of 4 from the three, and had 2 rebounds out there tonight and 1 steal. I think the Lakers, or no, actually, the Kings had 20. That's just sad. The Lakers had 12 steals to the Kings 20. I mean, that was crazy. The Lakers just collapsed when it came down to and then that's all because of the turnovers that they were making. I mean, let's all keep that in mind. With the turnovers the Lakers have made, uh, obviously the Kings took all the advantage in the world to steal the ball from them, and they had 20 steals. I mean, that's just crazy. I just saw the stat now. It's just very disappointing to see from the Lakers team that they gave up the ball so much and had the Kings obviously score on them because of it. So um, disappointing for sure. Um, and obviously, when you look at the shooting efforts, I mean, the Lakers shot 37%. from the three to the Kings 36. So nothing has really made a whole lot of difference in that particular area. But Lakers and the Kings were pretty even when it came down to the offensive side of the ball. But defense was the downfall for the Los Angeles Lakers. Even though the Lakers had 6 steals as a team, to the Kings one. I mean, that's good, I guess. But 20 steals to the Lakers 12. I mean, that's disappointing, and that's all because of the turnovers they were making. So keep that in mind, guys. That was just a bad performance for the Los Angeles Lakers. I mean, turn over the ball a lot really hurts a team and their efforts to win games. So that's just the reality of the circumstances that the Lakers were in that particular area. So it's unfortunate. Um, let's see here. Let's talk about D'Angelo Russell. He had a solid night, guys. I mean, once again, scoring for the Lakers, tying with LeBron with 28 points out there tonight. With I think he had one block and had 5 rebounds, 5 assists, and went 4 of 6 from the three. I think he was like the best shooter out there for the Los Angeles Lakers. So lately, for these past couple of games, D'Angelo Russell has been stepping up for the Los Angeles Lakers. I mean, let's commend on the great performances that we've been seeing from D'Lo. So good job for him. He was putting up some solid numbers, decent numbers, and helping LeBron out the best he can due to the circumstances of Anthony Davis not obviously 100% because he's obviously playing through injuries. So let's just hope that he returns 100% and ready to go and have a bounce back game against the Portland Trailblazers. And let's hope that he just puts up some MVP caliber numbers in the next game. So that's my hope, and hopefully he steps up. So in that matchup against the Portland Trailblazers in the in-season tournament. So let's just hope for that. But D'Angelo Russell had a great night for him out there tonight. Cam Reddish also had a solid night. I mean, he really did 16 points out there tonight for the Lakers. He had 5 steals for the Lakers. He led the Lakers tonight in steals. That's 5 steals. I mean, that's just incredible to LeBron's 4. So that's just amazing, the type of performance. I mean, personally, guys, even though LeBron was, our scorer and obviously helped the Lakers out the best he can, I'll say this: Cam Reddish, he's our player of the game, or he's the guy who just played his role in this game, and that's what he did out there tonight. I mean, since he got inserted into the starting lineup, I mean, it just shows you this just how well he's been playing for the Los Angeles Lakers since he's been starting for the Lakers, and it's been showing it. He's been stepping up for the Lakers since. So just great job out there for Kevin Reddish. 16 points, 5 steals, 2 rebounds, 2 of 5 from the three, and went 7 of 14 from the field. So he just had a great night out there for Cam Reddish, and I just really can't wait to see more out of him throughout the season. It's just been great to see from him, out there tonight. Let's talk about the second unit. The second unit was disappointing to watch, I have to say. Especially when it came to Austin Reeves, who had 9 points, had 11 rebounds out there. I think he led the Lakers tonight in rebounding, but still, those turnovers were pretty bad on his part out there tonight. And, obviously, since he been inserted into the backup role as the sixth man coming off the bench, he was great, but obviously when it comes down to this matchup, it's pretty bad performance on his part in this particular matchup tonight against the Sacramento Kings. He just wasn't himself out there tonight. He had 9 points, had 11 rebounds, and went 0 of 5 from the three. So he was lacking shooting out there, and he went 4 of 10 from the field. I mean, just bad offensive performance on his part out there tonight. Had 1 steal, but at the end of the day, with all those turnovers that he made along with LeBron and Anthony Davis, it was just pretty bad all around for the Lakers to turn over the ball a lot. Advantage Kings to take that opportunity. So to just take the opportunity and score against the Los Angeles Lakers when those turnovers were being made out there tonight. So it was pretty bad out there for the Lakers to turn over the ball a lot, and they just missed an opportunity. That's what happened out there tonight. And Rui Hachimura, had a pretty bad game as well. I mean, had 5 points, had a shot 1 3, had 0 rebounds. I mean, that's also maybe the reason why the Lakers also didn't step up defensively, because it was just a lack of defensive effort from our second unit. So as you can see there, guys, I mean, even Christian Wood only had 2 rebounds and played for 9 minutes and had 5 points out there tonight. So, there was just a lack of performances from the second unit. I mean, the only player that shot a three was Rui Hachimura, but and the rest of the second unit were pretty cold from the shooting effort. Even though the last game against the Memphis Grizzlies, the Lakers shot 60% from the three. I mean, that was amazing type of performance that I would ever see from this Lakers team. And that matchup was obviously the best shooting performance from the Los Angeles Lakers in that particular matchup. But this one was pretty bad. I mean, the Lakers, as I said, shot 37% from the three. And most of the shooting came from D'Angelo Russell. And, it was just very, very bad for the Los Angeles Lakers out there tonight. So, absolutely, guys. I mean, just got a comment here from Guga. Welcome to the live stream. I really appreciate you coming back. Bad game, guys. Absolutely, it was. Obviously, what Rabbit said, Reeves and Davis failed the Lakers in this matchup tonight. Just kudos to LeBron and D'Lo and Cam Reddish for stepping up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Things would have been a whole lot different if Anthony Davis stepped up his game and played the way that LeBron played. If he would have played how LeBron played, I think we would have won this game. It's just a reality. I mean, when the Lakers were trying to come back in the fourth quarter, there was some hope. And I think, it was just that particular situation. If Anthony Davis, turned on his MVP caliber self, I think the Lakers would have obviously won the game. But, it's just unfortunate he didn't. And I think maybe he's probably fighting through injuries or playing through injuries. And maybe that's the reason why he hasn't been living up to the expectations since he got injured I think is a couple of games ago. So yeah, absolutely, Guga. I will say, just a bad game, guys. Absolutely, it was out there tonight for the Los Angeles Lakers. So thank you again, Guga, for your comment. I really appreciate it. And overall, guys, I mean, it was a disappointing loss for the Los Angeles Lakers. I think they would have, played much better if somehow Anthony Davis was playing better and Austin Reeves was making his shots go in and, being the sixth man coming off the bench, bringing the scoring and averaging 16 points coming off the bench. I think it would have been a whole different type of scenario. But, when you're turning over the ball a lot and not showing a lot of effort for the second unit to help out the starters, it obviously hurts the Lakers' chances of winning. And this performance from the Lakers' second unit, along with Anthony Davis, was pretty bad out there tonight. And maybe they'll have a bounce back game against the Portland Trailblazers on Friday at Portland for the NBA in-season tournament. Maybe the Lakers will get a win there against them. They beat them once. Let's hope maybe they can beat them again. So it's another scenario where, the Lakers just have to try their best and just step up and have a bounce back win against the Portland Trailblazers on Friday. So let's just hope for that. I'm hoping that they will do so if somehow things do not go according to plan, and just just do what they can to try to win games. And we're still waiting on the fact that Vando has not returned yet. I mean, even though there was reporting, and I reported it on on this channel and all across social media, that his return is coming. So it's just depends on when. So I was kind of hoping that he would play in this game, but unfortunately, it just wasn't the case. And I was also surprised that he did not play against the Memphis Grizzlies. So, I mean, one of the worst teams in the Western Conference. You would think that he would play against them, but obviously we did not see that from him. So it's just disappointing for sure that somehow the Lakers are just not stepping up when it comes down to facing a team like the Sacramento Kings. Even though they're a talented team, it's just pretty bad. I mean, it's just Anthony Davis lack of performance, and even Austin Reeves was just pretty bad out there tonight. Just got a comment here from Love, I believe. Here we go. Kings cheated that game from the Lakers, bro. And my name is Marcus. Oh, okay. I'll call you Marcus then. All right. Thank you, Marcus, for your comment. I really appreciate it. If there is indication that they did cheated in this game, then maybe that's the reason why they won the game. Even though I would say this, De'Aaron Fox is something special. I think, for the Lakers to miss the opportunity of drafting him in 2017 instead of Lonzo Ball, I think they should have drafted, Jason Tatum. I mean, that's just me. But and I'm gonna say this. I was rooting for at the time when I launched this channel in 2017. It was during that time when it was during the draft that I was hoping Lakers would draft Lonzo Ball because he was a native from LA, and just that sort of love for players who are from LA is just obviously I appreciate that time, and Lonzo Ball was just a product of LA, and I just had to had the feeling that it was the right move at the time, and Magic Johnson was raving about him, but I mean now we look at us in 2023. Lonzo Ball is injured. He's done for the season in Chicago. And Jason Tatum is thriving as one of the top forwards in this league. And Jason Tatum as a point guard is, is a great point guard in this league. So, it just sucks when that obviously is, um, you know, sucks to see that, but it is what it is at this moment. But I just have to put that out there. De'Aaron Fox is really the Kings' best hope of just thriving in the Western Conference. And when he was injured, you saw a couple of times that the Sacramento Kings were struggling, and it just shows you that same goes for the Lakers. When LeBron is out or sitting out, resting, they dip in scoring, and that's the sad reality because I really love this team. They have a good depth. They have the opportunity to win games without LeBron, and they absolutely did it. I think what was the game against? Was it the Portland Trailblazers game where the Lakers, when LeBron was sitting out, and they just needed, they just needed to win. So yeah, I think it was that particular game, and ironically, they're going to be facing them on Friday. So let's hope that Anthony Davis will step up and bounce back game, and get put up some MVP caliber numbers. Let's just hope for that. But I think also Anthony Davis was fighting through an injury, so he's fighting through injury. I mean, that's good because obviously the competitiveness. I love that in players when they're fighting through injuries, so they can be with the team and try to win games. But when you put up 9 points, I mean, that's just not the caliber numbers that he puts up. So absolutely. I mean, if somehow the Kings are cheating, maybe the NBA will look into that. I don't know. So absolutely. Thank you, Marcus, for your comment. I really appreciate it. You also commented here. I hate the weak. Yeah, I get it. You hate the Queens. Yeah. When it comes down to it, I mean, some may say that the Lakers rivalries are the Kings, the Clippers, the Celtics. They're in that conversations, and it is true. When it comes down to it. So, thank you again, Marcus, for your comment. I really appreciate it. Guga, I just came to say good night. It's very late here. Hugs and good uh, transmissions. Oh, transmissions. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Good night to you, Guga. I know you're from Brazil. Last time we talked, so yeah, get some sleep out there. And I'm about to end this live stream pretty soon, so I might, get some sleep too. While I'm done with this live stream. So, but yeah, good night to you, Guga. Thank you for your comments and your conversations on here. I really appreciate it. Once again, from Marcus, who the Lakers need third star, Zach LaVine or Steph Curry? I heard a lot of rumors lately about the Chicago Bulls are opening trade offers for Zach LaVine, and also in that list is DeMar DeRozan and Alex Caruso, former Laker. Um, Personally, guys, if the Lakers are going to be looking for a third star, you obviously got to give up a lot of assets and a lot of players to get a third star caliber player like a Zach LaVine, who's making around 40 million and he's on a lengthy contract. But will he be the future for the Lakers? It sort of remains to be seen. Now, sure, he did play for UCLA, and that's great and all. And for a guy who's a really good scorer, a really good shooter, I think last time I checked, even though he's not shooting very well this season, he averages around 37 to like 40% from the three. So that's good for the Lakers to keep that in mind when it comes to looking for a guy like that. But personally, guys, I like DeMar DeRozan. DeMar DeRozan, even though he's up there in age, I get it. He's like maybe 33 or 34 years old. Um, at this moment, if a realistic type of trades, for somebody would have to be DeMar DeRozan for me. I would also think about the Lakers, packaging a deal for DeMar DeRozan and Alex Caruso to come to LA. Um, it seems that it's could be that type of reality and a realistic, type of trade because I saw like a package deal scenario where the Lakers packaged a deal that includes D'Angelo Russell, Rui Hachimura, and Austin Reeves, and a first round pick for Zach LaVine. And I personally thought that was a bit too much. And the Lakers built this roster when it comes to depth, and I just found out that it's just you build so much in the off season and the expectations for this team to play very well because of their depth and what they can bring to the table. To give up all that, especially picks, to get Zach LaVine, who has been struggling so far for the Chicago Bulls. I mean, I'm not sure if he's playing like that because he wants to get out of there, but it's also a lot of scenarios where we can think about when it comes to, you know, Zach LaVine being, is he the right fit for the Lakers? Some people are saying he is, sure, but for him to have a lengthy contract at around 40 million, you got to give up a lot of assets. You have to match the contracts, and it's just pretty interesting slope that the Lakers need to really consider when it comes down to that. So Zach LaVine, he's a good player to obviously get, but just keep that in mind that Lakers have to give up a lot to get a Zach LaVine. So draft picks, players, maybe one, two, three players to make the contracts match. So just keep that in mind. And, when it comes down to that. So, but yeah, I appreciate your comment, Marcus, for your comment. Zach LaVine is more realistic than Steph Curry. I mean, I don't see Steph Curry going anywhere. He's going to retire a Warrior. So, it's just I don't see that happening when it comes down to it. And I don't even know that he's in trade rumors. So it's just interesting that some. It's interesting that he's in that conversation, but it's mainly Zach LaVine that's been in the Lakers' radar for an interest for a trade. And Lakers also have to wait until December 15th to make a trade. So Lakers have a month to make something happen if they continue to struggle. So um, yeah, for sure. So thank you again, Marcus, for your comment. I really appreciate it. You also commented here if the Lakers sign Zach LaVine uh, or Drummond. Um, the Lakers do need a center, that's for sure, because Christian Wood is not cutting it, and um, what's his name, Jackson Hayes is not cutting it. So would the Lakers bring back Drummond? Sure, but in his first stint with the Lakers, did not go well. But maybe the second time's the charm. You never know. But yeah, I mean, Zach LaVine, we can see the Lakers trading for him, maybe. But like I said, when it comes down to it, I find that DeMar DeRozan is more realistic trade for the Lakers because he's on an expiring contract, and I think with the right circumstances and how well he will play with the Lakers if the Lakers do reach the um, the playoffs. And we saw maybe during the offseason one time, I think it was like a year ago, when when LeBron was playing in the Drew League, he played with DeMar DeRozan at that time, and in that particular league over the summer, I believe it was like a year ago. Um, LeBron raved about him. He loves playing with DeMar DeRozan. So, and DeMar DeRozan loves being a Laker fan. He's a Laker fan. He loves Kobe. So, bringing another LA native to back to LA, I think it's more realistic type of scenario that the Lakers could make, and also bringing back Alex Caruso, which obviously the Lakers need when it comes to certain point guards that are not stepping up for the Lakers. Obviously, lately, D'Angelo Russell has been stepping up at the point guard position, but you know, Gabe Vincent is still out with injury, and he hasn't been living up to the expectations that we expected from him since the start of the season. And other than Alex Caruso, he's a good defender. He can obviously knows the culture, knows how to be a Laker. So with him, I think he is more a better fit for the Lakers, especially for maybe a guy coming off the bench or pairing up with LeBron or maybe potentially pairing up with Anthony Davis. They obviously worked in the past, so finding a point guard like him would obviously work. Um, but DeMar DeRozan, I think it's a more realistic target for the Lakers to trade for than Zach LaVine because of the contracts. Contracts, the Lakers could, make a simple trade. The Lakers could throw in maybe D'Angelo Russell, Gabe Vincent, and then maybe I think it's a long shot. I mean, I'm not sure if the Lakers will do it, but maybe they're throwing a first round pick. I mean, I think it's a bit too much for a player who's on an expiring contract because you don't know what the player's mindset will be when it comes to, being a free agent next summer. So, maybe those two guys, or maybe D'Angelo Russell and maybe Rui Hachimura will be in a trade scenario for DeMar DeRozan and Alex Caruso. But it's a whole different scenario, a whole different type of scenario where the Lakers could obviously think about when it comes down to it. So, but yeah, thank you, Marcus, for your comment. I really appreciate it. More from Marcus, I really appreciate it, man. I do love these conversations. Absolutely. Lakers need to sign Drummond or okay, yeah. I mean, uh, Bynum. Who's Bynum? You know, I is it Andrew Bynum? Is he out of the league? I don't know. But yeah, I mean, I heard about there's a scenario that maybe Drummond will be released by the Chicago Bulls because obviously the Chicago Bulls, I mean, they are not going to win anything. I mean, they look like a team that wants to, tank, and that's kind of the scenario that they are in right now when it comes down to it. So, Um, I do know this, the Lakers do need a center. And if they somehow see the buyout market once we reach in February, if somehow a certain center is released, maybe the Lakers will target him because they do have that last roster spot that they obviously do this every single year. They always leave the last roster spot in case they need to go after a player that's been bought out. And then, that's obviously what they did a couple of years ago, when they got uh, Markieff Morris. So, and look what happened. We won a championship in 2020. So, um, Lakers do have a history of going after players that obviously are released, and they joined the Los Angeles Lakers because of that 15th roster spot. So, will they do it with with Drummond? It's another scenario, but I don't think Drummond will will work. I mean, I just don't see it happening. I mean, it's just all I know is they do need a center, absolutely. So I just think that that's the reality. Sure, absolutely. Rabbit, yeah. Andrew Bynum hasn't played since 13 and 14. Yeah, is there another Bynum? Is there another Bynum in this league that we don't know about? Is it Andrew Bynum? Maybe. I mean, he is a champion for the Lakers. I mean, he did a lot for the two championships that he delivered for the Lakers with Kobe and with, Lamar Odom, Pau Gasol, Derek Fisher, head coach at the time, Phil Jackson, the Zen master. So, yeah, I mean, I'm not sure if Andrew Bynum is somehow, working out and, staying in shape and, I don't know, maybe showing a lot of interest from certain teams if he's playing internationally or something. Cause I haven't heard from him since he was out of the league. So it's just been a while. And I think he's up there in age. I think he's like, what is he like 35, 36 years old? Is he like, Dwight Howard age? I don't know. So I really do appreciate your comments, Marcus. I really do appreciate it. We had some really good conversations. If the Lakers continue to struggle, just be aware that the Lakers will be in the conversations for trades, especially with there's a really, really good possibility that the Lakers will trade D'Angelo Russell this season. The whole conversations that they had in the off season with the contracts that they give to uh, D'Angelo Russell was obviously a reason because they want to trade him, in during the season. So it's obviously going to happen for sure. So and he will be traded, but it depends on what the Lakers will get in return and what teams will ask for in return. They could ask for more. They probably ask Lakers to throw in their draft picks and especially the first. So, Zach LaVine is on that list. DeMar DeRozan is on that list, and obviously Alex Caruso. And there's a lot of teams in the NBA are looking at Alex Caruso to sign or to trade. So, um, those are the guys. Those are the top names that we're seeing so far, and the Lakers are in those conversations. So, but obviously the Lakers cannot do anything until December 15th. So, the Lakers will continue to struggle like this, and their second unit are not showing a lot of effort, especially from Rui Hachimura and Christian Wood and just all those guys. Even if somehow D'Angelo Russell will dip, once again, um, he'll be in the conversation for sure, and for trades, and the Lakers will potentially target Zach LaVine and either DeMar DeRozan or also, Alex Caruso. So for sure. Well, yeah, I mean, I really do appreciate all of you. Thank you, Marcus, for your comments. I really appreciate. Thank you, Guga, for your comment, and also Rabbit for your comments on here. And thank you all for joining me on this live stream. I really appreciate it. If you haven't yet, please follow me all across social media: Facebook, Instagram, X, and Threads, and TikTok at ZLN. I'll leave the links to those in the description of this live stream so you guys can check out my social media sites. The links are in the description. So just scroll down and hit those links and follow me all across social media. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you all in the next live stream and the next video. Let's hope the Lakers will bounce back from this loss and get a win against the Portland Trail Blazers in the NBA in-season tournament matchup in Portland. So, and let's hope that Anthony Davis and Austin Reeves and just the rest of the Lakers will have a bounce back game and get us a W against the Portland Trail Blazers on Friday. So let's just hope for that. So thank you all for joining me. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you all in the next live stream and the next video. Once again, thank you, Marcus. Thank you, Guga, and also Rabbit, for you guys' conversations and being in this live stream for me. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you all in the next live stream and the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Go Lakers. Take it easy, guys. Stay safe out there.